The other things that you can do, obviously, is sampling. Okay, so the sampling panel here has got this little microphone doodah on the side of it. Now, you can either, let's get some samples. Now, it comes with a few basic samples, but there are so many places to get free samples. Some people have kind of sample libraries and stuff that we sort of essentially annoy doing school, saying, go out and download free ones, no point in buying them, because there's plenty of stuff out there, but just for comedy's sake, let's put a sheet on. And to load a sample, you just drag it to the colour you want. There we go. Now, if I press this, it'll still play a flute, I think. Yeah, because you have to choose which mode you're going to play the samples with. There's triggering or there's scrubbing. So triggering is as it sounds. Okay, trigger the sheep. Touch it and it plays out.
Trigger the horse.
I've got a horse in there somewhere, yeah. We could get a horse on the blue one now. Scrubbing is actually kind of moving through the WAV file. So sometimes you need to refresh the buffer. So there's a little refresh button down here. So if you've got samples in and they don't seem to be playing, all you have to do is go down here, click refresh, and then now. You can do that for hours. Torture the sheep, and so you can maintain a tactile relationship between your action and what's happening in the sound. Essentially, it's like an old tape, the tape going over the playhead, and you're actually just sort of pulling it across. Essentially, you can move it back and forward. So that's quite good fun. The other thing that you can do is you can do various kind of basic editing, but you can also record straight in. So there's a little record button here. So if we click record, it starts to flash and make a little whistle, and then you see the WAV file goes straight in. So now if I click record, it starts to flash, me talking. Now, so I just want the whistle, so just a simple kind of drag to select over the. Now that should have isolated. Now I've just got that, and there's a little pair of scissors here, so you can do basic editing. It's not particularly advanced, but it allows you just to get things quickly and get them trimmed and get them working. Now you can record separately onto each surface, or you can copy to all. So now we've got. And as you can hear there, you can actually pitch things differently. So we can change that, or we can you can do it individually. So for each sample, you can change its pitch, you can move up or down, you can change direction. These are all simple kind of standard kind of things you can do with samples. Or you can again make it follow keyboard pitches. Now the pitching of this is relative to what you put in. It won't actually be C major. But you can start to play around with it and play around with scales, and it's really great for kids' own voices on. You can start playing around with it, start creating new sounds. I was at a nursery school. It was actually up north of me, and they were doing a space project, so they wanted to make an alien sound. So they wanted to make an alien kind of language, so they sort of made some silly noises, we put them in and started to pitch them and reverse them, and they started to use this to make the alien speak and stuff. So it was really good fun. You got to kind of squidge it around and so then engage. And there's another way of using the Skoogs, not necessarily just in a music context, but just as kind of a fun kind of resource in terms of other kind of art kind of projects or drama or plays and these kind of things. Okay? So that's the sampling side of things, and then you can save off, once you've got a bank of samples that you like and they're working for you, you can save them off, and then to load them you just drag them in. So you can either load using the load button, and it's a standard kind of find where you put the folder, or you can, if I go here, where I put things, samples. So if I drag this across, it should. It's not. Oh, that's because it's not here as well. Okay. There. So now. Or Congo samples and stuff, it's nice and easy, just drag your folder of samples in and it sticks there.